Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 7 of the 30-day alcohol-free challenge, the Dare to Be Sober challenge. I hope that you made it to day 7, even if you did have a couple you little moments of, whatever, little moments of lack of being able to quit. That is fine. You are here, you are watching, and that's the most important part. Today, we're going to be talking about dealing with friends and family, because I know that was an issue for a lot of you, and it's been an issue for me in the past. So let's get to the video. All right, it's day number 7. It is a happy Thursday. It's a little bit rainy here. I don't know what it's like there for you, but it's been gray and rainy for the past couple of days. So hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of sunshine today. But if not, hey, not every day is going to be great. So today we're talking about friends and family on your journey to be alcohol free. So just a medical warning here: if you cannot go more than 1 to 2 hours without a drink, quitting can be dangerous. You need to seek medical attention. If you're having severe tremors, shakes, you can have all sorts of nasty things that can go along with detoxing from alcohol. If you cannot go 1 to 2 hours without a drink, then you probably should be seeking medical help. But if that's not you and you just have a problem with drinking, then let's get to it and find out what we can do about, getting past that and finding yourself alcohol free today. So you made it 7 days, and that's awesome. And congratulations on that. And this is an amazing feat. And you should be super proud of yourself. And I'm serious, you have gone past the worst part, and now you're on the way to be alcohol free. It takes about an average about 10 days to get physically detox from alcohol, and then your liver starts to function a little bit better. You should be getting better sleep. The headache should be starting to go away around day 7 or 10. So you're getting past the hardest part, up to day 30. I know I felt pretty crappy up to about day 30. Your sleep pattern will be still interrupted. It's all, to different people, different things happen, but you should be feeling a little bit better. And if you're feeling a little bit better, please give me a comment, because I would love to hear how amazing you feel now that you're on day number 7, being alcohol free. Now that the physical withdrawal symptoms are over, now we can start dealing with the peer pressure and dealing with other people, our friends and our family. And it's not easy going against the grain, you guys. Your family and friends may not understand what you're doing, and they may not even know why you decided to quit. They may even think you're strange for trying. So why is this? Why do they think you're strange? Going against daring to be sober is actually one of the hardest things you're going to do in your life, because society, marketing, alcohol is so ingrained in our culture, from society to marketing to, just the general population have this idea that, we are different, we are sick, we are diseased because we don't want to drink alcohol, which, once you change your cognitive dissonance, and you have those two minds, right? You have the mind that I want to quit, and the subconscious beliefs that alcohol gives you some kind of benefit. Most people that are drinking alcohol are living in those subconscious beliefs. They believe alcohol gives them a benefit. They believe the health benefits outweigh the risks of alcohol. I can tell you, drinking a glass of wine a night, it might give you a little bit of health benefits, but there's so much more worse things that happen to your liver, that can happen to you as you slowly get addicted. There's so many. To me, the risk outweighs the reward on that end. So, but people are still living in the subconscious beliefs, and they never even look at them. And you're one of those awesome people that are looking at those beliefs and trying to change them. So, and unfortunately, alcohol has a huge influence on it. And like I said, alcohol has most people tricked by A, thinking alcohol relieves their stress or it has some sort of a benefit, and B, by thinking you're diseased or you're sick or you have the problem, not them. They don't have any smokeaholics, and they don't have any heroinaholics. They don't have any methaholics. All there is alcoholics. And for some reason, they think that people have a problem with an addictive substance like alcohol, which is made to be addictive. If you're diseased or you're sick. And I'm here to tell you, I truly believe that you're not diseased, you're not sick. We can work through this. We can get your life back, and you can become addicted to purpose instead of alcohol. And that's going to be a fantastic thing for you. So, and both these things make it super hard for people who are quitting without feeling like an outcast. I know I definitely felt like an outcast, and that's what kept me drinking for, that's what kept me drinking for, the 19 years that I kept drinking. I started drinking at the age of 12. I had my first drink, and then 14, I was, heavily drinking in the punk rock scene, and here in Canada. And, I I had relatives that were in AA and that sort of stuff, and it just didn't seem like I wanted to go there and label myself as an alcoholic. I didn't want to be labeled as a disease. I didn't personally think I had a problem, which that's just another case of not wanting to admit my problem. But other than that, I didn't want to do that, and I think that's holding a lot of people back. I see a lot of people, not wanting AA in the traditional, model of alcohol recovery, and they don't want to use willpower either, because willpower runs out, like we learned in the last thing. So no AA, no willpower, and I still did it. And I've been alcohol free for 3 whole years now. Almost in July I'll be 3 years, and I never look back. I don't even think about it. And I want that for you. I really truly want you to be alcohol free so you can get addicted to purpose, not alcohol. So, and just remember, guys, there's nothing normal about drinking poison. Even if your friends and family don't understand your reason for quitting, you should not feel like a freak or an outcast. I mean, remember, there's nothing normal about drinking poison, and everyone who drinks it slowly becomes dependent on it, either mentally or physically, you guys. So, people who are drinking alcohol are dependent on it if they like it or not. And, in the book, what book was that? In one of these books I read, I can't remember which one it was, but he's talking about the fly trap. The easy way to quit. That's what it was. Alan Porter. He's talking about the fly trap, right? Where there's those plants that, like the pitcher plant, and has like this sweet nectar on the inside, and the fly or the bee or whatever bug you want to call it, flies over and they smell that nectar, and then they stop and they land in the nectar, and then they slowly get stuck, and by the time they're stuck in the trap, they can't get out, because it sucked them in, and they slowly became addicted, and they slowly can't get themselves out. So there's nothing normal about that. And so, and everyone who's drinking is slowly getting dependent on that, mentally or physically. So this is why you may be irritated. They may be irritated that you're taking the step to stop. This makes them may have to look in the mirror for themselves. And we all know how hard that is. You know how hard it is to look in the mirror. You know how hard it is to admit you have a problem. And a lot of people in your life, even if they don't know it, they can't admit they have a problem either. They can't admit that they don't want to do this anymore. They can't admit that. So they're having a bit of cognitive dissonance on themselves. They're saying you do something that's amazing that they would like to do, and they can't seem to do it themselves. So some people lash out. Some people don't want you to leave. Some people don't want you to get better. And that's just the case of it. And some of those people are people we love. Some people are friends. Some people are spouses, whatever. And those people don't want you to leave, and it happens anytime you try to do something that's successful. Someone in your life their life isn't up to par with what they want to do, their dreams, their goals, their aspirations. They're not going to want you to do better, because they want you to stay on that same level. And I know that you guys can level up. I know that you guys can, not only quit alcohol, but find your purpose in life. I truly understand. I know that, because I found my purpose, and I know that you have some sort of purpose out there. The world needs you, and I don't want you to be held back by these other people's beliefs. Because look, guys, other people, you cannot control everything. You can just control yourself. You can't control the outside world, man. There's a sphere of influence, right, that you can control, and that sphere of influence starts right here with you and your mindset. So if you're feeling discouraged today by a family member, or you're having a hard time, and I know it sucks when there's alcohol in the house and you don't want to drink, you're just gonna have to separate yourself from that person if you can't handle being around the alcohol. If that's a trigger for you, you're just gonna have to separate yourself while those people drink. And I want it to not be a trigger for you eventually, as you start to align your subconscious and your conscious mind to the fact that this is an attractively packaged poison, and that we can be around it without craving it. That's the whole goal of this 30 days, the 60 days, the 90 days. That's the whole goal of my whole coaching. My whole reason for coaching you guys is because I want you guys to get to that point where you don't even need it anymore, and we can start working on other things like goals and purpose, and all those beautiful things that come with being alcohol free. So now, when you find yourself in a situation where you're getting craving, or where you're getting not cravings, but when you're getting people around you that are kind of pressuring you to have alcohol, or you're going to go into a situation where you might be pressured, you first got to tell yourself that you don't have to explain anything to these people. Okay. And this scared me, but guess what? You don't have to justify or explain yourself. And you can simply have to remember that alcohol lies to you and other people. So, there's no reason to tell people you're an alcoholic. There's no reason to tell people that you're having, that you're in recovery. There's unless you want to tell those people that, but you don't have to. You don't have to explain anything, because they don't need to know. And you just have to remember that first, alcohol lies to you and other people, and secondly, family members or friends may not be aware of alcohol and how addictive it is, or the health problems that it causes. Look, there was a time when smoking was a popular thing and everyone smoked, but now people know the health risks with smoking. Now people understand. Now here in Canada, you can't even have a package of cigarettes on a counter in a store. It has to be locked up in a cabinet, and they took all the labeling off the cigarettes, so now they're all generic packages with pictures of nasty people dying on them, and they're hidden behind a counter. So this might change with alcohol too, but people, they don't want that to change because they're making tons of money out of this stuff, and they're addicting people to it. And it's just, it's a problem. So maybe your family members don't know the health risks, or they don't even know that they have subconscious beliefs that alcohol gives them some sort of a benefit when it really doesn't. And you're not doing this for anyone but yourself, and that's the only person you can do this for is you. And I can definitely tell you that you are worth it. You can do this, and you will get past alcohol. I know that it's hard, it sucks, you might have some bumps in the road. Your alcohol journey, the journey becoming alcohol free, isn't going to be a straight line like this. It's going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. But as long as you stay accountable, and you get someone to help you, then you're definitely going to be able to make it. And then you can start working on purpose and drive and goals, passion goals, and all those other wonderful things that come with being alcohol free. So I do have a daily task for you guys today. And if you're worried about being asked to drink, and if this is a problem for you, then there's one thing you can do. You can write out a script, and you can have pre-planned answers. So you can just write out, okay, this person's going to ask me this. What am I going to say? This person's going to ask me this. What am I going to say? This person's going to ask me this. What am I going to say? Okay. And then now you have a script, and then you can even practice it with someone like a sober buddy, or, anyone in the group. Like we have that group on Facebook, AF Breakthrough. If you're watching it there, you can ask someone in the group. If you want to join the group, you can ask people there. There's tons of people that will answer questions or help you with this. And I definitely know it's going to help you. Just be prepared for that. And you can also just say things like, I don't drink, or no thanks, or I'm driving, I can't. That is one of the best things to do, because if you drive somewhere, you can't drink alcohol, especially in where I live, because it's a zero tolerance, right? So you're going to get your license taken away. You're going to get a DUI. You're going to get all these nasty things that come with driving with alcohol. So that's not worth the risk anyways. So, most people will understand that. And eventually people will leave you alone. And if they don't, then you can just remove yourself from the situation and remove those people from your life for now, if they're not going to, respect you and your sobriety. So yeah, that's about all I have. And you also have to remember one more thing. There's something called the spotlight effect, right? So most people think that everybody is focused on them. This is a psychology thing, right? It's called the spotlight effect. So everyone thinks that you're in the spotlight. Everyone thinks that everyone's looking at me. Everyone's going to judge me. Everyone's going to do this. Everyone's going to do that. But what they found is people really don't actually care what you're doing for the most part. People don't actually care. They care more about themselves. So they're being selfish by trying to get you to drink, because they're worried that you're going to get better and leave them and find a new life and leave them behind, which, I mean, that might happen. And it's a valid fear for them, but that has nothing to do with you. You do not want to hold yourself back to the lower level of these people who don't want to change. When they want to change, then they can come along with you, but you don't have to hold yourself down. There's so many more better people, better places to be, better things to do, than hang around with those kind of people that don't respect you. So definitely today, just if you're having problems with that, just write things down. Write a list down of what you're going to say, who's going to say it, what am I going to do. Practice it out, visualize it, and get those subconscious. Make sure that you have your subconscious and your conscious mind in line by just questioning those beliefs that you have around alcohol, and questioning the beliefs that other people have around alcohol too. Maybe they've never even thought of this kind of stuff. So also, I was on Facebook, and someone was having a difficult time with their friends going out and all this. And the one thing I told them was, look, you don't know if there's someone in your friend group or one of your family members or someone that's around you that's secretly wanting you to succeed. You don't know that. You don't know if they're just quietly watching to see if you're going to make it. And if you make it, maybe you can cause that other person to, reach out for help and try to make it too. And you can be an inspiration to other people just by, quitting and, being a positive role model that way. So you never know who's watching. And that's definitely something I had to learn with my children. And something I had to learn in my life is that when I started keeping promises to myself, other people started to trust me, because now they're saying, oh, look, they're actually doing it. They said they're going to do this and now they're doing it. So, that's definitely an awesome thing. So that's all I have for you guys today. We're going to be in day number 8 tomorrow. We'll be here same time, 7 a.m. We'll be back 7 a.m. Friday, Saturday. Sunday won't be live. We'll record that on Saturday, but we will still have a video out for you on Facebook, out for you on YouTube, and on my personal Facebook page. Hey guys, if you want to join the AF Breakthrough group, if you haven't done that, please just search it up on Facebook, and I will add yourself, and I will add to the group. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, we're always looking for people over there. And if you're on my personal Facebook page, I'm always there too. So guys, I'm the Sober Life Coach AC. Have yourself guys a meaningful day and go out there and stay sober, guys. It's almost Friday. I know the weekend's going to be hard for you guys. So tomorrow will be a very special broadcast. And we'll be talking about how to get through that Friday night. Have yourselves a meaningful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.